Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. I'm outside Stamford Bridge after a relatively comfortable win over Copenhagen. How would you describe it, Charlie?
Got the job done. I suppose that's about it. Let's be honest, mate, it was quite boring. But with these knockout ties, though,
As expected, though.
yeah, with these knockout ties, though, you just want to get through to the next round. That's the main objective here. It's 3 clean sheets in a row now. That is a positive.
Yep.
These were definitely better than Southampton and Leicester. And there'll be people that saying, oh, it's kind of embarrassing. We had to bring on Kukurea, Palmer at half time. I understand that to a degree, but there's also a point where it doesn't matter what the quality of the team is. When you stick 5 behind the ball, when you just sit deep and you sit in, it is hard to break down whatever level of opposition it is. So, that's something we have got better at this season, I feel, maybe breaking low blocks down. We're getting results against teams that are sitting deep. It's 2 1-0 wins in a row. How many times have we said this season, like, we need to start winning games 1-0 because we're, letting in 2-3s every game, most games earlier on in the season, but we were scoring more. But every good team's got to be able to win 1-0. So look, I'd say that was a positive. 3 clean sheets in a row is a positive. Other than that, though, mate, yeah, this was a bit of a nothing game, to be honest.
Let's start from goal. What do we think about the decision to start Jorgensen? That was the first question mark, because that then creates the question of who's going to play against Arsenal.
Well, I think it's quite obvious, in my opinion, now. I think that suggests that Sanchez is going to play again on Sunday. I could be wrong on that, but unless he doesn't want to give Sanchez 3 games in a row and Jorgensen then in for Arsenal, that maybe wouldn't be the best idea. But for me, that suggests that it's Sanchez back in, which would be a criminal decision if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, also Sancho, mate, another player who we've spoken about, and he was disappointing today. A lot of fans were quite happy when he came off, deservedly so in a lot of ways. There seems to be a little bit of a debate that's been made. I think you were one of the first people to bring this up about him and Tyreek George. They both played. Do you think that Sancho gets dropped for the Arsenal game and George takes his place on the left or the right?
I think that should happen. I mean, I've been saying that for the last couple of weeks now, and it should happen. But for me, I don't think it will. I think a big game away from home, Arsenal, Premier League. George played whole game tonight. Yeah. Sancho come off early. I'd be very surprised if Tyreek George started, but Sancho's got to pick his levels up. He's not been good for quite a significant amount of time. He's not scored since the Tottenham game in December. He's struggling to influence the game. He's not trying. It's just not happening for him right now. So, yeah, let's wait and see on that one. But yeah, Sancho's got to do better.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Is it really
Father.
That's all right. I swear, Alex, that he was the new wave that we've
Who?
heard. Hello, Alex.
How we doing?
Great work. I heard that Fatsa was the new wave of this consortium that's been built in the shed end.
You talk about the 100. Fucking hell, we haven't even spoken about that. Were you there as well?
In the shed end, that we're going to create this singing, all dancing. Yes, but Fatsa's the man with Steve. They're like a band they're like the greatest band ever since the Beatles.
Father, did you do any songs today?
Oh yes, 100%.
What songs did you do?
Salary.
Celery?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you, sir. But Steve has to be the judge of that, by the way.
We'll see what Steve has to say about you. We'll see what Steve has to say. I mean, what do we make of the idea? We had 120 fans in the shed, in between sort of the 2 corners. What did you make of them?
I'll be honest, mate, the Copenhagen fans were so loud, I've got absolutely no idea whether that singing section in the shed was any good or not.
I'll be honest with you.
You couldn't hear it.
I'll be honest with you. It was hard to hear them because of the away fans.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
But you could see they were giving it a go. Like, you can see, can't you? They're all clapping.
Yeah, sure. And look, I think it's a good idea. And look, it's about time something is getting done. And look, that's not going to be the finished article, but it's getting the wheels in motion. So let's wait and see. But look, the away fans were so loud. Like, it's very hard to give a accurate judgment of whether that was successful or not.
I mean, at least we're not like Arsenal, mate. All in black, fucking balaclavas on. You just got Chelsea fans who want to support their team, make a bit of noise. I'm all for it. I think it's a great idea.
No, I think it's a good idea. I'm for it as well. It's just that game wasn't really the best indication of whether it was any good or not, because those Copenhagen fans were so loud all game.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, they were. I mean, amazing away support, and I think we'll probably expect more than that in the next few legs as well. I think it's between was it Warsaw and Molde?
Molde, yeah. So Norway or Poland, yeah.
What did he just say?
I don't know. Norway or Poland.
What did he just say?
What did he just say? Fans who think Chelsea were
Did he say what I think he said?
paid about 50.
I don't know. We might have to check that back. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Well, what we said? Oh yeah, it'd be Norway or Poland next quarterfinals.
What did we make of the midfield? We had a very strong selection. I mean, apart from Dewsbury, you had Fernandes, you had Caicedo in there as well.
Well, I think we had to, mate. There's not many choices. It was literally the Enzo and Caicedo. It was Reece James. So like we had to play pretty much our first choice midfield, which is a bit unfortunate. Obviously, Enzo played 45 minutes, which is fine. I didn't think he was particularly good. He gave the ball away quite a lot in that first half. Caicedo was better, and it was nice to see him get a little bit of a rest last 15 minutes or so. But yeah, it's not ideal with such a big game coming up on Sunday that we have to play these guys for a significant amount of football. It's not what you want, really.
Yeah, and then what do you make of the defence as well? So we got that clean sheet. Do you think we deserved it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Copenhagen didn't really offer an awful lot. I think there was a clearance off the line or very close to the line late on in that second half. But other than that, I'm struggling to think of too many saves or too much work that Jorgensen had to do. You know, Copenhagen were nice in possession, but without really threatening. They were just kind of a better version of Leicester. They sat deep, they defended reasonably well, but they didn't really offer very much going forward.
Predictions for the Arsenal game, mate?
We're going to have to play a lot better than that. We're going to have to play a lot better than that. I hope we can. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Lavia started. I'm not sure if he should, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Fofana back into that team.
Yep.
Obviously, hopefully, Parra does a bit better again. Some of his finishing again, he had a couple of opportunities. The finishing was off again, which is a little bit concerning. Obviously, Reece James is back in, Cucurella in for that game as well from the off. Look, we can get something from that game, but we've got to find the level of performance that we haven't really shown for a significant amount of weeks, which is the worrying thing for us.
I'm with you. Thanks so much, mate. Thanks so much.